Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. So I just wanted to sit down and go through all the products I really enjoyed last year, from skincare to makeup to hair, everything basically. So last year has been a very interesting year because I actually started doing YouTube more regularly and more like frequently kind of thing. So I've been posting pretty much all last year, and this year I'm planning to actually make it even more frequent. So I wanted to start with all the stuff, or all the items was my favorite last year, and they were pretty much launched all throughout the last year. Last year was all about basically foundations. Foundation, one after another. So we're gonna go through everything together today. So I'm just gonna show you all my favorite products so far. So before we begin, hang on a minute. If you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Evelyn. I'm one of the beauty influencers. I do makeup tutorials, product reviews, product reviews together, and I just do some kind of tech stuff sometimes share my personal stuff kind of stuff. So I'm one of the beauty influencers, if you can say. Just not waste any more time. I'm literally gonna jump into my whole list now. I have everything laid down right in front of me. So I'm gonna go through, I think I'm gonna go through skincare first to show you some of the items in my skincare which I absolutely ride and die from last year. And some of them were launched last year, some of them were like maybe a year before, but I really tested them all last year and they are my favorites. So the first thing I'm going to mention to you guys is my Glow Recipe Pineapple C Bright Serum. This is one of my favorite serums. It's so good. It makes my skin instantly looking like a glass looking skin. I can even just take a shower, do my skincare routine and apply a little bit of this and leave the house, because it makes my skin look so healthy, so glowy, and the glow is insane. It just makes my skin look ridiculously beautiful and smooth. So this is one of my favorite serums from last year. I believe they are, if you go to Sephora and search Glow Recipe, they are coming into like a gift packs right now. So you get to try a couple of other products but in smaller size, where you get full size of the serum. It's a must-have for a good skincare, for a good skin, because this product does really work, really work. So the next thing I'm going to mention is from the same brand, and it's the Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist. This is my favorite mist from last year. It's so fine, like literally when you spray it, you barely even see it or feel it because it's so fine. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. This is my 6th or 7th bottle, I guess, and I've been using this over my makeup, under my makeup, just as a skincare, just as like my skincare routine. This is such a good mist. I even have this in my handbag during the day if I feel like my face is a bit too like dry, or I feel like it is feeling a little stretchy or something. I just take this out, spray on my face. Perfect. And it doesn't even mess up your makeup, which is the most important thing, because sometimes you have a mist and you apply it after a while on your, like on top of your makeup, it just actually messes up your makeup a little bit. But this doesn't do anything like that. Thing I want to mention is it's a Amore Pacific Moisture Bound Skin Energy Hydration Delivery System. This is one of the other mist I've been using last year. This is not like this product didn't actually like launch last year, because the original packaging been in the market for a very long time, but Amore Pacific has come out with 4 more bottles of the same kind of formula, but they are actually more focused toward daytime routine, nighttime routine, and like for more sensitive skin, dry skin. So the one I am using is just moisture bound skin energy hydration delivery system, and this one is for daytime, and the one I'm using is daytime bamboo breeze. So the original has a fragrance too, but this fragrance, I actually prefer this one more than original, because I find it the original was a little bit intense for me, but this is a very subtle fragrance which is absolutely amazing. So this is one of my favorites. So but when it comes to the skincare, I am not only just what I'm applying after I take my shower, or what do I do as my daytime or nighttime routine. It's very important to actually take care of your skin in more like regular facials, regular face masks, sheet masks, and all that stuff. So the one of them which I actually tried it really towards the end of last year, but it has become one of my favorites right now, absolutely must have product. So this is from I don't know, OLEHENRIKSEN Fat Glow Facial. That's the one. This is absolutely amazing facial. It's literally, if you do not have time, you're running like you don't have time to go get a facial done, or you are just a little bit on a budget and you don't want to go and spend that amount of money just to get a facial done, this is a very good product to have at home, because it's literally giving you facial at home. It makes your skin super hydrated, super glowy, super radiant, and super brightened. So I am in love with this face mask. It's so good. I know from the cost perspective it is going to be on the higher side of the market, but it really worth it, because you only need a small amount. The bottle is pretty good size. I have used it around 10 to 20 times now, and by like holding the bottle in my hand, I think I still have a lot of product in there. You only need a very small amount of this product, and it literally goes, like small amount literally goes a long way, and you just apply it all over your face, leave it on for 15 minutes or so. I tend to leave it on for usually 30 minutes. Always must have. Okay, the hair thing. Now I might sound extremely silly, because I don't know if this product literally came out last year, but I used it only last year, and I am in love with this product. So I have a very frizzy hair, and if I use straightening or even like blow drying or anything like that, what happened is mostly it, like I straighten my hair and everything, first day or two it seems okay, but by third or fourth day it gets a little static, and then it's starting to like, everything's starting to come out, like you can see the flybys and the strings, especially the baby hairs. This stuff is amazing. This is from R+CO. It's a foil Frizz plus static control spray. I use this the day I wash my hair, and once I finish my straightening, I just apply this product. Voila, no frizz, no static at all until I wash my hair again. This stuff is so needed and so good if you have a very frizzy hair. If somebody has seen me without like my without straightening or blow drying or in my natural hair, they can tell I have way too much volume in my hair and I have way too much frizz. So for me personally, I always look for a product which is going to control the frizz, and this has become one of my favorites from last year. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to talk to you guys about is some of the new makeup which came out last year and became one of my favorites. So the two products, we're gonna start with base first. So the two products which I really enjoyed in makeup as a base for like primer wise is the, again, OLEHENRIKSEN Banana Bright Face Primer. Again, I'm not really 100% sure if it came out last year. I think it did came out last year, but it was very early in last year. So, but I tried it around like, I started using this around July, August, I believe. And I literally fell in love with this primer. It's so good. I absolutely love it. Ride and Die product. And the other one is from Farsali. It's the Skintune Blur Perfecting Primer Serum. This stuff is like a magic in a bottle. You can apply it directly on your face, on your pores, and it literally smooths out everything on your face. Everything. Literally, your face looks airbrushed without even applying anything. Your pores literally blurred. But the way I use it, or I prefer to use it, or I like to use it, is I like to mix with my foundation, just a couple of drops with my foundation, and then apply my foundation, and it literally, oh my god, I'm not joking guys, it literally changes your foundation game. It makes your face look super smooth, super airbrushed. It's just like you have no flaw on your skin whatsoever. So that is my must-have product. I even feel like it, I get anxiety when it's about to run out, so I always make sure I have a backup ready before I actually completely run out of the one I'm using. This is how much I love this primer. And combo of these two together, match made in heaven. Okay, so as I was saying to you at the beginning of the video, last year was all about foundations. There was so many foundations which came out. It's like literally ridiculous. One foundation another. Drugstore, higher end, there are so many. So I try to like shortlist some of them. Okay, these four are not the only one, but I have a couple, like I have around 7 or 8 more which were my favorite, including the drugstore and the higher end from last year. But if I have to pick, then I just picked my top 4 favorites, if you say. So I'm gonna go through all of them. So the first one I really like is from Dior, and it's the Backstage Face and Body Foundation. Absolutely in huge love with this foundation. Now for this, the finishing is matte, but if you are a very dry skin person, you can always add a couple of drops of any face oil with your foundation or just on your face, and it will solve the problem. But I am a dry skin person. I usually hate matte foundations because it's just, for me, I feel like it makes my face look cake face. But there has been so many launches last year where the foundations were matte, and I absolutely loved it. It went so good with my skin. It looked so airbrushed, slow, flawless, amazing. So the tip is, if you do have a dry skin and you do want to try the matte foundation, either put some face oil or just add some of this Skintune Farsali drops in the foundation. It does work. It does. You don't feel any stretch on your face. You won't feel your face is cake face or anything like that. It does make your makeup look absolutely amazing. And you'll be surprised actually, I have more matte foundations which are in the favorite list than the luminous one. So luminous one I only have like 1 or 2, but matte I have a huge list, like literally a huge list. So the next one I'm going to mention is from a brand called Pretty Vulgar. It's their Lava Water Foundation. It's so beautiful. The packaging of the foundation of the bottle is so beautiful. You hold this in your hand and you feel you holding something luxurious. As you're looking at it, and it's just like you just put it on your vanity, and it's such a beautiful packaging. Enough about the packaging. The product itself, oh my god, one of my favorite foundations from last year. Again, it's a matte finish, but if you use all the tips I mentioned before, it worked really well for dry skin as well. I am so much in love with this product. Like, if I want to go out and make that impression, make or bring out the wow factor, I always going for this foundation. It's one of my extremely favorites. Very, very good. Again, more on of a higher end side, more on like a pricey end side, but sometimes when you pay a few dollars extra, you get a good product, and it does last you a long time because you don't need to use too much. You only need to use a little amount, and so the product lasts you longer, but it gives you the most amazing job you can ever expect. So that's the other one. The next foundation, I was not really sure about it. I didn't even hear about this launch until I watched Tati Westbrook's video, and she's one of the influencers who I personally really admire, and I really go by her recommendations some of the time, because when she does recommend something, it's usually 9 times out of 10 it works, and it is actually a good product. So she did a video on this foundation. It's from Smashbox. It's Studio Skin Full Coverage 24-hour foundation. Again, it's matte foundation. It's an absolutely full coverage product. It is on a little bit on an extra matte kind of foundation. I noticed if I don't put the Skintune or the face oil, it does make my face look a little bit dry. But if I follow all the tips and tricks like I told you earlier, it does work for me as well. Today I'm wearing Smashbox, and as you can tell, it's literally flawless. I can barely see any kind of my flaws. It just makes my skin absolutely flawless. It just makes everything look super smooth, super airbrushed. I can't even see my pores. Everything is like so beautiful, and this foundation stays on all day. If I don't wash my face, probably all night too. I have tested it. It stays on so well without even touching or retouches or anything throughout the day. Super good. One is my favorite. I've actually done a full dedicated video why this is my favorite foundation for winter weather. I will link that video in the description box below if you want to see the full review. But this one is from Wonder Beauty, and it's the Nude Illusion Liquid Foundation. This is a bit of a luminous foundation. It's again a light. It's actually, I won't say it's a full coverage. I will just say it's medium coverage, but you can definitely build it to full coverage. It's so lightweight. It's extremely lightweight formula. When you apply on your face, you will barely feel you actually wearing a foundation. The formula, I don't know what's in there, but the formula is so lightweight. It just, and the very small amount goes a long way. This is my favorite foundation. It was my favorite foundation in summer, and it's my favorite foundation in winter. So a foundation which works throughout the whole year or any weather, any season, is a big thumbs up in my books. So this is one of my, like, you can say this is my top favorite right now. In the drugstore ones, there has been few launches, and the few ones I tried last year, but the one which really stood out for me, and I absolutely love it, and from a cost perspective, from a quality perspective, from a performance perspective, is one of the best ones from drugstore, and it's the L'Oreal 24-hour breathable fresh wear foundation. This is the one. This has been in the hype all last year anyway. It's a favorite, like a favorite drugstore foundation for many beauty influencers. If you look at their drugstore routines, this foundation will definitely be in their list, and it is the reason it's in their list, or it's in my list as well, because from a drugstore perspective, this is one of the best ones out there. If you haven't tried it, you really need to try this out. This is going to change your whole foundation game. This is how good this product is. Okay, so the next item is the concealers. Now, when it comes to concealers, I always get a little apprehensive, because it's not because it's something to do with the way I do my makeup. My under eye area in past, like in a year or two, has changed a lot. Like a lot. I will just say after the pregnancy mainly, my under eye area has become very the skin has become very loose. So even if I try to avoid the creases and everything, right now I'm still trying to figure out why, because I use anti-aging creams, everything, and I really don't want to go and do any injections or any Botox or anything, but I'm trying to find a natural way or a natural formula to fix this issue. But I tend to get a little bit creasing when it comes to concealers, and I like to stick with my RCMA foundation, because that's one of my favorite foundation palette from RCMA, which is quite lightweight formula. So I tend to use the lighter shade of the foundation as my concealer, which I did today as well, and it reduced that problem for me. But but I found 2 concealers last year which actually worked really well for me, and even after having those skin issues right now and everything, this still worked. I won't say it worked like 100%, but I will say it worked 80% for me. I still have to do a little like touching and everything throughout the day, so it won't look too creased, but it's nothing to do with the product. It's just my own skin right now is going through some sort of issues. So the 2 I really admire, like last year, first one is from Benefit, is Boeing Cakeless Concealer. It's awesome. You know, when a brand claim a concealer to be cakeless, it has to perform what they're saying, and this stuff does. It's so good, so amazing. It makes your under eye looks super like brighten, but without being like cakey, without having any like wrinkles or all that stuff, without like cracking or anything. This stuff really works, And the next one is from Milani, and it's Conceal and Perfect Long Wear Concealer. Again, I'm not really 100% sure if Milani one came out last year, but I only tried it last year and I am absolutely in love with this. It's so good. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna mention is some of my favorite eyeshadow palettes, and few other bits and bobs. So eyeshadow palettes wise, I have quite a few favorites. So I'm gonna go through each one. The first one is from Dominique Cosmetic Rustic Glam. I absolutely love this eyeshadow palette. Every single eyeshadow palette from Dominique Cosmetic is amazing anyway. The formula is so good. You get a lot of product for your price. The pans are so big, so it's not like the stingy small little pan. The pan size is super big. The mirror, the quality of the product, everything, the packaging, the whole thing is so high end. So I absolutely love the Rustic Glam from last year. The reason I love it mainly is because the range of the colors, and some of the colors are my ride and die like product kind of thing, is Moonchild and the Gypsy. Moonchild particularly is one of the colors or one of the formulas I never seen before. It looks black, it turns out blue, it has purple reflexes, it has pink reflexes, violet. Oh my god. This is one of a very versatile but very stunning palette, and quality, we all know how good Dominique Cosmetic is. So this is the first one. The next one is from, I think the next one is from Urban Decay, and it's the Naked Honey palette. This came out just before Halloween, or I think after Halloween. I have a lot of naked palette from Urban Decay, and at one point I actually stopped buying it, and I felt like they are all pretty much same. Like most of the shades are same apart from one or two, so I stopped buying it. But when I saw this one, the honey one, it's so beautiful. The color range is amazing. The shimmers are so stunning. It's so beautiful, and during that like holiday time or like party time, when you want some vibrant golden shades, amazing. And this has some amazing fall matte shades. My favorite is Swarm, Keeper, and Hive. These three shades in this palette are literally ride and die product. Like these three shades in a palette are literally must-have shades in your kit, because they are so stunning and beautiful for fall weather. It was amazing. And I personally think the formula in this palette is slightly different than the naked palettes I actually owned like previously. I actually preferred this one. I really like this. So the next one is from Huda Beauty. Now when it comes to Huda Beauty, I know a lot of people absolutely love her palettes, and they are 9 times out of 10, I personally think the hype is there just because it's a Huda Beauty product. From Huda Beauty last year, I really enjoyed, and I personally thought it's actually a very good product. And it's her nude medium Huda Beauty palettes. I only have the medium one, because when I looked at the shades for light and the dark one for me personally was kind of like a palette which has a lot of shades which I have in most of my Morphe palettes, so I didn't want to spend money getting something which I already have. And the light one, the colors really didn't appeal me, but the medium palette is my favorite. Formula is really good. I do personally think her smaller palette actually has better formula than the bigger ones. Last but not the least, my top favorite product from last year, absolutely joined the queue when the announcement was made, and absolutely bought it on the day it was launched. Tati Beauty Natural Neutral Volume 1 palette. What can I say about this palette? This is beautiful palette, stunning in every possible way. Packaging amazing, high quality, very high end. You get a really good size mirror, which you usually don't get it with the eyeshadow palettes. If you get a mirror, they don't work really well. This one, you can definitely use this to do your whole makeup. It doesn't make your face look big, small, anything. It just makes you look the way you are. Absolutely in love with the packaging. Comes to the product, such a nice neutral palette. Love the story concept of this palette. There is a story with each and every color. You see the range of each and every color in a many different ways, many different formulas. Absolutely stunning and a favorite palette. And of course, this is the one I'm wearing today on my eyes. This is how much I love it. I have been keep reaching for this palette every time I sit down to film, every time I'm just going out, even if I just want a natural, soft, or like no makeup kind of eye look, still I'm reaching for Tati Beauty. This is how much I love this. Not sponsored. No, I'm not getting anything out of it, but seriously, this is one of the best palettes I ever used. So stunning. Okay, the last item I'm gonna mention, oh actually no, wait, forgot about these. So last year Lady Gaga came up with her own makeup line, and when it was coming out, a lot of hype was there, I would say a lot of controversy was there too, like this Lady Gaga makeup brand and blah blah blah. There was so much going on, but at the end result is it all comes to what she came out with and what is the quality like, if it worked or not. I am absolutely in huge love with her eyeshadow, like the eyeshadows she has. Wait, what is it called? Liquid shimmer powder. Absolutely love this. They are so easy to work, perfectly like so easy to blend as well. I think they are really nice on its own, on the top of another eyeshadow as a topper. Absolutely stunning, stunning, stunning product. I love when I come across a product which you can use it without much effort, because not everybody is a pro out there, not everybody is a makeup artist out there. So if there is a product on the market which anybody can use it from amateur to pro, I think it's a very big thumbs up. And this product is very easy to work. Even if you don't know much about makeup, you can still work it really, really well. I am in huge love with these. It Last setting spray, it's so good. It does exactly the same job as Huda Beauty. Performance wise, these both products are exactly the same. This one has no scent whatsoever. This one has a lot of scent. This one very cost effective. This one a lot of money, but there are some downs. If you're not like, if you're absolutely okay with scents, you might love it. But if I have to choose between these two, I'll go with Milani. Such a good setting spray. Absolutely love it. Your makeup won't move for a whole day. This is how good this product is. And the last item is, so when it comes to lipsticks or lip glosses or stuff like that, I tend to stick with nudes. I don't know why. I have a lot of nude shades. Lot of nude shades in lot of brands. But one thing really stood out for me last year was from a drugstore brand. And it is my favorite. That's why that's the only item I'm adding as a lip product in my favorites. Because since I got these, I'm only applying these, only reaching for these, and only using these every single day. And these are from Essence. These are Essence Plumping Nude lip glosses. I have a full dedicated video which I will link it in the description box below if you want to see. But these are my favorites. Absolutely favorite lip glosses. They go really well with whatever lipstick you're putting underneath. You can apply them on its own. They look so good. Performs really well. I have my sandwich, I have my noodles, I have everything. I have my whole meal and my lip gloss still slays on your lips. Like, you just apply it on and that's it. It doesn't have that tackiness or stickiness which usually I tend to notice a lot in lip glosses. It doesn't make my lips stick to each other. This is the only thing I want to say. This is how good this product is. Absolutely one of my favorite items when it comes to lips. So in love with it. So if you haven't tried it, you need to go to your local shoppers, superstore, or whatever drugstore is next to you and get these, because they are so cheap, but you need it. And you need it. You're gonna love it. You're gonna like grateful you bought these. They are so good. So that concludes all my favorite items from 2019. I'm so excited to try all the new launches, and I'm going to try to give you as many reviews and my take on all the products which are due to come this year. And that's it. So hope you guys enjoyed my favorite video. This is all the stuff I've been using all last year, and I totally highly can recommend this to all my family and supporters, because I feel like like it. If I'm recommending something to you guys, has to be a good product. It has to work really well and everything for me to recommend out there, because I understand these products are not cheap, and if you are using your own money to buy these, not everybody is gonna be like buying a $70 or $80 foundation every month. So I totally understand that, but that's why I wanted to give you a full range, but I wanted to give you the products which are really good products, and it's genuinely worked for everybody. So hope you guys enjoyed this long video. I'm sure it's going to be a very long video, so I hope you guys will enjoy it. If you have any questions about anything, just leave them in the comment section below. And if you want to see the more videos from me, before you leave, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, so every time I'm posting a video you will get a notification. And don't forget to like this video. If you like it, don't forget to give the thumbs up. It would be really helpful if you do. And I will see you guys next time. Love you all. Take care. Bye.